If you ever had some software you really liked and it suddenly got worse or got way more expensive, chances are Bending Spoons acquired it. If you don't know what Bending Spoons are, look them up. Basically, they go in, acquire companies that are on the decline, come in, claim to make the product better, but ultimately lay off all the staff, raise prices way up, and basically bleed the company dry. And this is exactly what's happening with Vimeo. They got acquired by Bending Spoons in late 2025. You'll see that Vimeo is already hiking prices way up. Some business owners are paying 10x what they were just because of their business, just because they have a certain amount of people. Now, I used to love Vimeo. In fact, I started using it back in college because it had way better quality compared to YouTube. And in addition, it had this really awesome staff picks features, and it was just a really great community for filmmakers. Now, it's still there, but it's more focused on businesses and enterprise company. And that shift happened after I left college and started work at businesses, at marketing agencies. We would use Vimeo to host videos on a website. You were able to customize the look of the player, there was privacy controls, and when you went to embed it on a website, there was no ads, there was no risk of a competitor showing up, like when you went to go embed a YouTube video. So this problem of embedding videos on a website prompted me to create a couple of videos and post them on my YouTube channel in an effort to get in front of some of my ideal clients, which were marketing managers. And they did great, got a ton of organic views, I got some leads from it. Now, at the end of 2023, this is where Bending Spoons comes in, and I didn't realize it at the time. I got approached by a company called Streamable. They were a solution to this same problem, and they wanted me to create a couple of videos comparing their solutions to YouTube, to Vimeo, to Wistia, and some other platforms. So we worked out some sort of affiliate scheme where I'll get paid based on how many people click my link. I made the videos, I posted them, and they started to do well. A couple months go by, I go to check my account and I see that I have some payments pending. Now, it wasn't any huge amount of money, but it was a good amount. This kept happening. I would reach out every couple months or so and ghosted, nothing. All the payments set at pending, and to this day, they're still at pending. And it's not a huge amount of money, but it's enough where I could, invest it into my business, buy some new camera equipment. Now, fast forward to about a month ago, I get an email from a company called LIVID. They sent me a message and they wanted me to do a couple videos promoting LIVID as an alternative to some other video hosting solutions out there. And obviously, because of my experience with Streamable, not getting paid, I was really hesitant to even respond, but I sent an email and say, hey, let's just at least talk about it. Get on the call with Nick. Nick actually lets me know that the founders of LIVID used to work at a company called StreamYard, which back in 2023 was acquired by Bending Spoons. Now, StreamYard actually owned Streamable, and that's when the light bulb went off. That's why I didn't get paid, is because Bending Spoons came in and basically gutted the product, laid everybody off, and I got no response. Moral of the story, Bending Spoons is just a terrible company. So definitely some shared experience with the folks at LIVID there. Obviously, mine's very, very small compared to theirs. And from my understanding, back when word started to spread about Bending Spoons acquiring Vimeo, this is when they set out to found LIVID. So is LIVID a good replacement for Vimeo? Absolutely. For the majority of people who are using Vimeo, you could switch to LIVID, pay less, and just have a way better experience overall. See, I've been trying to switch from Vimeo since 2022, when the product started to go downhill, became very slow. And the only reason I didn't is because I had so much content on there. I had over 700 videos, which were all embedded on different websites, and the amount of work it would have took for me to download all those and re-upload them to another service would have took weeks. So I just paid the yearly fee because it was more cost efficient that way. So it was just perfect timing with LIVID reaching out. And one of the reasons why I actually decided to work with them is because of their Love tool, which downloads and automatically uploads all your videos from your Vimeo account to LIVID, or you can download them to Google Drive if you want to move somewhere else, but they made the process super easy. So let's quickly go over how LIVID works. I'll talk about some of my favorite features, a couple features that I want to see added, and let you know who it's best for. So what I love about LIVID is how simple the UI is. Over here on the left side is our library. Right at a glance here, I can click in and see all my folders here. But let's start by uploading a video directly into the library root folder. Now on the bottom right, you're going to see this video uploading. And while this is uploading, let's take a look at how LIVID is organized. So here is one of my folders for one of my clients. And I've got several different kinds of videos. I've got widescreen videos, vertical videos. And what's great is you have options when it comes to layout. Now, say you had only vertical videos, you could change your aspect ratio to vertical, and it's going to fill up the entire screen. For widescreen videos, it would put black bars. Now, since I have a combination, I like leaving it on widescreen. You can change the size of the card, so small, medium, and large, or you can do a list view. You can also organize by last uploaded, first uploaded, or by title, alphabetical, or reverse alphabetical. Now we can see this video just finished up, so let's go back to our library and customize the look of the player. So it's still processing, but we can add things like a title, we can add a description here. Once the video is done optimized, you can customize settings. Down here is where we can add a thumbnail. You can either select a frame directly from the video by simply scrolling through and selecting that one, or even better yet, upload an image that you created for your video. All right, we got our thumbnail uploaded. Now let's customize the player. First thing is right here is where we can control all the privacy settings. We've got plenty of options from private, public, unlisted, and password. We'll keep it unlisted for now. Right here is where we can embed a video. So we can go over here, we can grab code, and let's say we want responsive. We simply copy the code, and then I can go over to my website builder and paste it into a manual player. So that's using embed code. Now, depending on your website builder, I use Webflow, you can simply copy this short link into it. So we'll go back over here. So copy link here, or you can click here. We go over back to Webflow, we paste it into our video widget, and it automatically embeds. Now let's say we want to customize how this looks. We want to get rid of this title up here. We want to get rid of the branding down here and maybe add a different color. We can simply do that by changing any of the settings over here. So we can customize this however we want. Just for the example, we're going to make this red. We're going to do an accent color of green. We're going to hide some of these buttons. And if we save this and go back to our website, refresh it, and scroll back down to where it was, you're going to see it automatically updates this. So you can customize it however you want to match your branding. But what I really like about LIVID is you can simply copy it over from a video you've already uploaded. Now I'm going to select a video here, copy these over, and you see I've got my logo up here. And again, we're going to save this. We go over to our website, refresh this, scroll down, and we can see it updates. So we'll quickly play. And you can see it's got a nice subtle color that matches my branding. So anybody who needs control over how videos look on a website, LIVID is going to be a great fit. But what LIVID is also great for is for people who make videos for clients, or you need feedback in the video production process. There is a comments features over here, which you click at the top right, and you can allow comments. So when you share this link, someone opens it, they can make comments at here, time-stamped as they watch along. Some other features that are awesome is the ability to replace a video. So up at the top here, we have versions. And if we wanted to update this video without breaking the embed links or any analytics, we can simply add a new version and upload a different video file. And it's automatically going to update it anywhere it's embedded, anywhere it's been shared. Now, when it comes to analytics, this is one area I would like LIVID to do some improvements to. Currently, the analytics are only for individual videos. So you have to navigate into each video to see analytics. But that being said, the analytics are great. You've got everything you need. So you can see where people drop off in a video. You can see sources, and you can see kind of when people are watching it. So this video particularly was sent out for review on June 5th. You can see there's a spike here, and then there's a spike here when I asked for follow-up. But it gives you stats like total watch time, average watch time, view rate, all stuff that is super valuable to determining if a video is successful or not. But like I said, I would love to see a analytics page specifically on the side here where you can view all your videos at once and see your best performing ones. It's not a deal breaker, but something I'm sure they're going to add in the future. Now let's talk about organizing videos. This video we just uploaded needs to be in one of my client folders. And the easiest way to do that is simply select it, go down to the bottom here, click the Move To button, and then you can find the client that you want to add it to. And it's moved. Now let's navigate over to that client folder again and show you a feature I really like, which is batch updating. So let's, for example, select all of our widescreen videos up here. And say we wanted to change the privacy. Instead of have to go into each individual video, since these are all selected, a sharing option comes up at the bottom here where we can click on it, change our privacy, say we set them all to private or have a password. So you can do that all at once just by selecting the videos that you want. You can even do this with appearance. So right down here, we click on appearance and we can simply copy over the settings of another video that we want to be applied to this video. So the one at the top here, I know is what I want. I'll click on this and apply it. So all these are updated with the same look. Really, really big time saver. Now, one of my favorite features that just got added is the showcase feature. And this allows you to send multiple videos with one link to a client in a nice looking web page very quickly, very easily. So instead of sending a bunch of links, you can simply select all the videos that you want to be added to a showcase. Let's say it's these 5. We go down to the bottom right here, click showcase, new showcase. And what's great is we have all the same privacy settings that we can apply to videos. You can apply specifically to showcases that only affect the showcases. But you can set expiry dates. Say we want to set this for a week, we'll add it there. You can allow comments to these and allow downloads. So let's create a showcase. But this page can be customized just like videos. You've got some options over here on sizing, what you want to show, and we can even add a background image. So let's simply drag this here. We'll make the videos a little bit bigger by changing this grid size here. The sort order we'll do custom, we'll keep custom, so we can simply just drag these in a different order if we wanted. Remove the LIVID branding and then customize the button color. We'll do a yellow to match some of their branding here. So when I go to share this, I can simply copy the link here. And then we have a very simple page where a client can view all the videos that they need to review. So really like this showcase feature. For me, it works great when I need to send a batch of videos to a client for review. But for someone who, for example, has a bunch of sales videos and wants to send a group to a prospective client, you can create a quick showcase and share it with them. If you got some training videos and you want to organize them on a page, you can add them to a showcase. So lots of flexibility with using showcases, and you've got a ton of control over the privacy. So that's the basic overview of LIVID. Honestly, we covered all of it. There isn't much more features, and that's actually a good thing. Like I said earlier in the video, Vimeo is just way too bloated, and they've got a lot of good features, admittedly, but I didn't use 90% of them, and this is just better for most people. Oh, one other feature I want to mention is their search is really good and very quick. Simply go over here to the left, the search icon here. So I've got a jerky rack video that I'm looking for, and this is the video right here. So I'll just pull it up here and I can copy it or do whatever I need with it. Very quick, much, much quicker than Vimeo. So I hope you found this review of LIVID useful. If you end up switching to them, make sure to comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts using it. Also, stay tuned for my channel. I got a video coming out on how to effectively use video on a website. Not just embedding on a website, but the different ways you can use it. So as a background, as a pop-up, to support certain types of pages like product pages, blog pages. It goes more into the why behind it so that you can use it more effectively as a business. My name is Rob Devray. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.